Good afternoon, everybody. I'm just recording my voice over because when I was doing the Twitch live, when I was doing the Twitch live, it was funny though. Like my microphone was very low, so whatever I was saying in my when streaming, it was no. It didn't. It doesn't. Well, the game music was too low and my voice was too. I mean, it was too silent, so you cannot hear my voice. So I have to repeat just only the first 20 minutes. So that's fine. Well, in this part, I'm buying like 3 reference, and I was saying this in the Twitch live that before in the streaming that the name of these reflex rings were changed in the Final Fantasy 3. The first time in the first time that the game came to North America in 1994, 1995, they changed the names of that. It was known as the Wall Ring, and now in this version, the Steam version and the newest version, it's known as the Reflect Ring, which you can have reflect by automatically by using it. Now, in this part, we want to enter to the Empire, so we talk to the man. So we need to use the box. So we tell the old man that we are ready to get up, because the old man is going to make a distraction for them. So in this part I was like a little bit confused because I didn't remember very well where to put my hand in the box. I was like, okay, in this part or in that part, and then finally I was like, where, I don't know where, checking, then finally it was there. I didn't pay attention because the old man showed you where to stand, but I just forget that part. Then finally we jumped over there, and then we just continue like always, and we enter to the factory, to the magitek factory.
Now finally we are in the magitek facility, research facility.
So yeah, we tried to. I was checking here my items. Everything was fine. Yeah, like always, the random enemies we're going to avoid. Yeah, we don't care about those enemies. So yeah, we run away. Before we go to Kefka, we want to get some important items before we continue. Okay, in this part we go downstairs. It doesn't matter the other chest because we're going to get it eventually. We go for the explosion, then we got again to this pipe. We avoid the random encounters like always. We don't remember in our LLG. We don't want to fight enemies because we don't want experience. So that's the main thing about this, not to get into fight with enemies. Well, continue, we take the elevator, and then we take the flame tongue. That's a good sword to take. We join over there, and then we go again, but now we take the other pipe to get the ether. We go again down. Then we go to the down again. Well, there is way. Well, actually, there was no way to get over there, so it was my mistake. It was actually to the right.
As I told you guys from the beginning, I really played this game now.
Oh, we continue there always. We take that shape is the thunder blade. We have a remedy, and we go downstairs. I was checking if there was something there, but not just a random encounter like always. But we don't want to fight enemies, so we still running like a coward. Then we jump over there, and we are going to pass to the next section of the factory. Okay, before we continue to the right, we want to check items and treasure chests. So we are just exploring over there. Yeah, I know it takes time, but that's part of the game. It takes a little bit time. It happens to the best of everyone.
That's the thing about the
So we
combat.
run away because we don't want to fight.
Very weak. So any attack can
Another random encounter.
we don't want that to happen, to be honest. Of course, because that will cost us some things down, some potions. And I really don't want to use potion and finish down at this point. Well, never. That's fine, that's fine.
We got. Well, actually, I supposed to get to the upstairs because
Right
that
now I'm just exploring.
because there is another item there,
Check
and we
out
went that
any
actually.
all items in LLG are very
And we have two
so
dead people right now with Gal and Edgar, so I decided to. Well, they almost killed me. They didn't kill me, just transform me into ink. And then I decided to finally to finish down. I'm sorry for Celeste and finish down. Oh well, I didn't use it, so I was careless. Well, I don't know why I thought that I take the upstairs, but I didn't. It seems.
They're very fast. So since they are fast, they are
Well, I was taking problems with the enemies there because random encounters, you know. Then finally I used the finish them because I wasn't the only alive and potions for everyone. And then I went to I finally take the stairs or not, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, there was a chest there, the dragon boots. So we had more money.
Spear, for example, like Elgar.
And then I was thinking, I don't know what to do with my life. Then another random encounter.
Attack boost, but since you cannot use that. Yeah, as I told you, enemies are getting stronger, and we are not getting nothing stronger.
Yeah, we just ignore the random encounters, but the mighty laser was very hard to avoid because that's very strong. Remember, all my players have less 200 HP, so that's very dramatic. We have finally a golden shell, and then we continue always. Of course, we need to use different down for two of our guys that die. Well, they don't die, they just are knocked out. So yeah, we need to use that quickly as we can. I am right now. I'm getting so hungry because I want to eat. I'm just using equipment. I mean the optimized option to finish this quickly as I can.
Okay, we got all the items we want, so we continue now. We just run from the end.
Yeah, the mighty laser makes damage superior to 110, so cells will be knocked out easily. I always ignore. We continue in this part. Yeah, we jump. We are in the third section of the factory, and here is where we're going to encounter. Well, I got a random encounter again over there. Okay, we will just run away. We have Kefka here, just laughing like a crazy. I'm a god, I'm all powerful, I'm calling more spread with structural magic. And then I will be the ruler or what? I will be one of the Warren tribe. The Warren tribe are the three statues that we are going to see very soon in the Frozen continent. So that's why he wants to get this espers. And we have here two espers, that is Shiva and Ifrit.
Kefka use
He just throws them away.
to extract their powers.
You can see there was a chest over there, but I didn't take it because I forgot, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it was not a very important item.
And Kefka is going to disappear probably because
Oh, it was it? I don't know. But it's fine.
Before we got to the
Alright, after all that madness, we're going. I think I'm going to continue. I don't know why I'm not moving. I don't know what I was saying in there. Okay, I move finally. Yeah, I want to use things down to take out the key of KO from Luke and Silas. Change my items. Do you remember we buy 3 reference? Well, it's time to use reference for everybody. Yeah, that is very important for the next battle because the enemies are going to use magic, a lot of magic, and remember this is a low level game again, LG, low level game, so we don't have not so much HP, so we won't resist them. So we try to talk with Ifrit or with Shiva, and we are going to have our battle. I think I'll make a quick save, yeah, just in case, like always, and then we continue. Yeah, we talk to Ifrit and then we start battle. Well, here the idea is, well, we have a referee, so we're going to be a good defense against Ifrit. The only thing we can lose this is that Ifrit use place. Place is not reflectable by reference of the world also. So in this case, we are going to use I think it was our soul. Yeah, our soul is going to be our main attack. Our soul is a rage which use fire, so Ifrit is immune to our soul rage, but it doesn't matter because the main we want to attack Shiva, not Ifrit. So finally Shiva appears here and we start to use the rage from Gao and makes up more than 1000 HP. So
that's a good damage for Shiva.
chainsaw is a good item to use here too. And if he's back to attack us, so we depend absolutely by Gao to use his rage. Of course, that will be new to Ifrit. It actually doesn't matter if we use running or not, but if we want to collect some MP, we can use running just in case we want, but it's not very necessary actually. Okay, Shiva is here, and yes, he connects with the Will of Wisp, and we have another 1000 of damage. Makes 0 damage with wall attack. Finally another connects and we have 3000 damage. And after we defeat those enemies, we are continually always, and they are going to let us their power like Ramu did to us. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we know. We have Shiva and then we have Ifrit. The other room was a save point, so yeah, I forgot to take that before getting to the enemies. It was fine. We take the save point from this point.
Okay, we are going to leave now. I mean, no, we're going to continue, but actually, we are fine with this. So use potions.
We continue always. The next, yes, I was saying the next boss is going to be very interesting. He has a name like 128. I was saying that it was I don't know if you guys have watched the Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Zeta or Dragon Ball Super. We have some androids, and androids are very powerful enemies, and were in Dragon Ball Zeta. We have something like called the android number 17 and then android number 18, right? Well, I think the enemy that was guarding the door, I think it was some kind of android, because he has like number 28 and he's like a humanoid robot or something like that, because he has a he has a barrier change, like if you attack the enemy he will change his barrier. So I was saying like that he was he has like he was he was named after, I guess that he was named after those androids from Dragon Ball. So yeah, we need to take up the stairs. Then I was saying that from here we can get into a pincer attack, yeah. So having smoke bombs can help you to pass that part. Just in case we have some pincer attacks, which is not very good for LLG, because you cannot escape, of course. Yeah, I was telling that with smoke bombs for escaping we have a pincer attack, so that's a great deal. Now we are going to use an antidote for Celeste, since she was very big, and we continue like always. And we almost get to the next boss. We need to hurry up because the next boss is going to be very soon. Yeah, so that's the boss. The android, I think that was the android 128, I think that was his name. I will see if that was true or not. But I was explaining the strategies. The strategy is, okay, we need to use Gar with Aspirant, and Edgar has to use the drill one, or the chainsaw, and Celeste and Luke has to use the sleep. Since this enemy is very weak to sleep, yeah, we need to use the sleep. If the enemy has time and decides to change his weakness, elemental weakness, we need to reset, because it's going to be very complicated if we want to use we won't know what elemental weakness he has. So it is better at the beginning that the elemental weakness is staying the same all the time. So we won't have any problem like that anymore. So let's see. Well, I think I make a quick save or no. Yeah, I was checking my espers over there. Yes, I made a quick save then. And then I made finally contact with the boss. And he was the name. Let me see the name. Yeah, I used to sleep in the beginning, but I want to see the name. Come on. And then we have to use the speedrun.
Experience going to make
There you go.
like a gigaball. I don't know if I
And
can.
still, I decide to steal something.
Oh yeah, blue soul. Oh yeah. We can use soul.
I didn't see the name, but I guess it was 120 something. It was a number something.
We need to use sleep sometimes because the enemy can wake up. I guess that it was
And
actually
as long there is no physical attack, everything's going to be fine. He's going to be sleeping
that's the
all the
nature
way.
of the game. Of kicking sheep, like bam, 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 doing that. But I don't know if that's
I don't know what was thinking though. I think I decided to go for. It was number 24. Yeah, number. It was no number 128. That 120 was the other boss. Number 24. That's why I was thinking about Android 18 or Android 17, then Android 24. This is Android 24. Well, so I decided to use against Lee, but he made a freaking variation, so I have to reset because yeah, it won't work anymore.
we need to reset, yeah. Because I cannot do nothing with that. The thing is, if the enemy make a
So I
body
reset my
shape,
game.
that means that his weak spots or everything that he is going to change. So that's another.
It takes a lot of time. All edition, all this take a lot of work. So yeah.
So yeah.
Continue we try again.
So using a
I don't
chainsaw
remember
is
if I
another
make
idea.
it in the second time, but
He's
let's
going to
try that.
wake up. So we're going to use instead of we're going to use the drill then.
So again, the strategy is going to be the same. So we steal from. We can cast sleep for number 24. We rage for a spear.
We apply
And we just use another any. I just leave Celeste alone so we can use any magic round. Okay, he used attack, so a physical attack. So yeah, we need to cast immediately sleep. Remember, any physical attack will wake up the enemy. So we cast sleep again. And he do it again. So sleep again. And chainsaw. I remember what.
So it was not chainsaw that
A
makes
chainsaw was it's a good idea to use a chainsaw, but he attacks. We need to quickly sleep. He has to use it again because he Gao decided to use a physical attack instead of the auto. Okay, then I remember that we have to steal before he left. So we sleep and then we decide to steal. I think I did it later or something.
Yes.
I didn't steal.
Oh yeah, we need to.
Yeah, I decided to steal because he was like, no, don't steal me. Yeah, I was lucky though that he didn't use a freaking, that I call the Rune Blade. That was very very lucky. He didn't use a bar exchange because he can use it anytime. No, he didn't. And I finally beat him. I was very very lucky to be honest. That part.
Because every time that he uses a bar change, everything is going to. I mean, his weakness is going to be changed. That would be water or electricity. I mean, shock or laser, fire, whatever. So that's not a good idea. So that's
We had a nice one. I think I make a
Before
quick
we
save
continue
or not. I don't
this part of
remember.
the game,
Ah, yeah. I did say that we
we
need to
need
take off all the
I think
items
if we
from
don't
Celes
use
because
cells,
after that part of the game, Celes will
because
be not
she's
playing with
gonna
us
disappear
anymore. I
for a
mean, this
while.
some part of the
She's going
game
to take
for
a
so.
break or something like that. So we don't want that.
So we have to take off all the items, remove everything. Also her spare because she won't be here with us anymore.
So
So
return our
after
item.
that we continue always. I'm getting tired and hungry. So
Okay,
yeah, we
so
continue.
let's continue and let's see what happens. We can make a quick save
Yeah, make a quick save just in
just in
case.
case because we never know what could happen.
We push the button and all the spurs from there are going to give us our power because they're going to follow
Power.
their Ifrit
That's it.
example.
That
And then
guy
I
seed
was saying
always
here
appears
in
in
the
every
stream
Final Fantasy
streaming
game.
that this seed always appears in every fantasy Final
He
Fantasy game. He
appears.
always appear
Oh, you
everywhere.
have seed
I was
from
saying that he appears
5,
from Final
7,
Fantasy
and
4,
6 in this case. In
Seed
this
as
case,
an
you have
engineer,
seed from
Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy 4.
5 and
He
5.
has
Sid, he has a kid called Meat or something like that. He
scientist.
was a
Final Fantasy
something
4
called like
also is
also
an
like a
engineer.
scientist or engineer.
Final
He
Fantasy
has
4 is also
he
an
helped you
engineer in this case. Final
with the
Fantasy
airship.
7 is a player
Final
engineer.
Fantasy 6
He
in
has
this one, well, he is the engineer working
Final
for in
Fantasy
this factory too.
8
Final Fantasy 7 is the first time that Sid
Final
is well.
Fantasy 8
No, my bad.
is Sid, but
Oh yes,
he's
I
the
remember.
master or he's
Well,
the
Final Fantasy 7 we
principal
have
Sid
Sid who has an airship too and is very
Final Fantasy
and is
9.
playable.
There is
Like
one
Final
city
Fantasy
that you
4 too is
remember,
playable.
Sid from
And then we have Sid from Final Fantasy
we
8
have
who is
we
from
have
uh,
Sid
the
from
principal
Final
of the
Fantasy
Sid
10.
school.
Actually, I don't remember
Yeah.
a Sid from Final Fantasy
Final Fantasy 9, I don't remember if
Sid
there.
from
I
Final
was saying
Fantasy
that
10.
I don't remember if there was
Hey
a
Everest,
Sid
how
from
are you? How are you doing?
Final Fantasy 9. We had a Sid from Final Fantasy 10. I don't remember to exactly. I don't remember a Sid from Final Fantasy 10. But
What's up,
we do
Empress?
have a Final Fantasy 12 Sid, which is the first time that Sid is an antagonist
The audio game is
for
too
that.
loud. Okay, let
For
me
the
see if
Sid
I can
first
fix
time
it.
to be an antagonist. And now after this part,
Let's see.
I'm going to be my boss normally from
I
the
don't know
rest of
if
the game.
that will work. I don't know if that's fine. Do you notice something different, or is it still the same? I hope it's fine because I lowered the sound. Ah, it is better. Okay, thank you, thank you. I don't know, Embrace, if you like Final Fantasy games or have you ever heard of Final Fantasy games? Final Fantasy games is a role-playing game which there's a franchise that we have Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3, we have Final Fantasy even though we have now Final Fantasy 15, I guess, or 14. It is a very popular game from everybody. Well, a lot of people know about those games. If you haven't played it, I recommend you to play them because it is fun. It is it has a story. It has a role playing game. General Celes, we need keep up the charges any longer. So she was a traitor. Of course not. Please trust me. But you couldn't say why. I mean, PlayStation 1, so you probably play Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 8 or Final Fantasy 9 because those three games are from the from the PC One. Yeah, for the PlayStation One. For the PlayStation 2, we have the Final Fantasy X also. But that's weird. I mean, that's weird. You cannot save. Maybe your disc was broken and or your games. I mean, your something from the. Say, I don't remember the game from your PlayStation that cannot record. Okay. You were playing a PlayStation 2 console. Well, actually, if you want to play them again, you can buy them in Steam. It is not because I want to make advertising for Steam, but in Steam you can buy Final Fantasy. This game, for example, that I'm playing right now, Final Fantasy 6, is from the Steam, and also Final Fantasy 5, Final Fantasy 10. Actually, all the games from Final Fantasy 4 to Final Fantasy 12, except the 11, that it is not from the Steam, are playable right now in the Steam. So that's for the PC. But a lot of people didn't like Final Fantasy 6 for PC because of the graphics. But for me, it is fine actually. Yeah, it's very interesting. Oh, by the way, Ember, since you are here, do you want to be a moderator? Do you want to be a moderator from this chat? And also, I would like to be your moderator if that's possible. I don't know how to make someone moderator, but yes, why not? Okay, thank you. I will make you a moderator as soon as finish this streaming, so I can check in the internet how to do it. Unless you tell me how to do it, so I can do it right now. Because I don't know how to be honest. Yeah. There's a way for that. Getting the life energy from this prayer just make the people stronger. Yeah, he's going to talk with the Emperor and make him realize how foolish this whole war is. So we're going to take this save point, but before we go to that, to the next part, which is not going to be very easy. Uh, yeah, actually, you need RPGs in your game collection, so I recommend you embrace to have, for example, FFX, FFX. I mean, Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 5, 4, 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, also the 9, and also Final Fantasy 12. All of them are very good game. So, oh, also you know what? There is another game called. Let me tell you the name of the game. It is the name of the game. Uh, Tales of. That's the name of the franchise. Let me write it down. Tales of something like you can. I think there are those games that I'm telling about it. The Tales of are from Namco, so I recommend to check it out because they're very good. I have a playing them. There is a Tales of Destiny, Tales of Eternia, Tales of Fantasia. Tales of Fantasia was the first one from the Super Nintendo era from the 1995. So it was a very good graphics, a good music. Yeah, a good music from that. Actually, you will like more. I guess you will like more details of, because they are very like anime. Yeah, since you like anime, like Dead Dead Note or Dragon Ball or whatever anime you like, uh, they are very like with tales of. Yeah, so yeah, you will love them. Also, some games of Tales of are in Steam, and they are not so pricey. The price is very good, so I recommend you to check them out. The Tales of, and they're very good. What else? Another RPG that I could recommend you. Well, the Final Fantasy is very popular game. Tales of. Well, there is another game. It has the Metroidvania style. I already told you this last time, but it was from Castlevania. Yeah, Castlevania is Castlevania is a game. It's a action game, like as I told you, the Metroidvania style, because it is based in Metroid. Like you are in a place in a castle, you get the power up, you kill Dracula, you kill the enemies, whatever enemy you want. You kill them and you get a power up, so you can get a special power that it will help you to pass to another point in the game, like for example double jump or super jump or invisibility or something to destroy a certain wall, etc. Something like that. Yeah. So yeah, there is a lot of games. Well, actually, as you can see, I don't have so much time to play them. I just had the weekends to play the game. So yeah, it is not like I was had all the time to play. But it's good to see. Yeah, you are very active, like Mario Kart Wii, and I have watched your streams too. It was Zelda. Yeah, you have been playing Zelda, and you have been playing Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, so that's very good games. Actually, I like all of them, all those games. Very cool. Okay, now continue with the story of this game on Final Fantasy VI. Before we go to the next part of in the card, we need to make sure. Yeah, yeah, all the games are very good. We need to we go to the mini car ride. Uh, these battles in the mini car here we can see are totally random. I don't know if the Steam version are random or not, but the thing is that we're going to get experience points. So yeah, that's a force. So there, those battles are forced. So there is nothing we can do about it. So yeah, we try to make the lowest game, but we are going to get experience points because there is no another way to pass this part of the game without getting a fight. So before we go to that place, we need to make equipment correctly. Uh, so we have to let me check what items to keep right now. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see what items should I equip for for everybody. Okay, something like look, this guy need to we need to use him. Uh, this guy called Bismarck. So something like that could work. For Gao, we can use something called Maduin. This is the Maduin. That could work. Let's see what else could we, because this next part is not going to be very easy. I don't want to lose that. Let's see. I think I read that Edgar should use the Phantom. Phantom. Let's see. Where is it? Phantom. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That Edgar should use the Phantom one, like this one. Phantom. So we have the Maduin, Phantom, and Bismarck. So those are the spread. Now for the items, I think we are right good like that. I think referring is not necessary anymore. just for Gao, we can still equip the rifle ring, and we remove that because we don't need that anymore. I don't know what else. I think we are fine like this right now. Just checking if I didn't miss anything. Okay, I don't care this. I don't care. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. Because this is gonna to be so easy. So two earrings for Gao. Remember the earrings give us more magic power for Gao. So let's see if we have the Tundara. Oh yeah, we have now the Tundara, so that's going to be very good. Now we are ready for go. We save the game. Just in case I made a mistake, I going to record in the file too. If everything is correct, I just start with it. Okay, okay. So run away. No, it's Kefka. Run. And we start this madness. Okay, we can run, so... Oh, yes, we can. No, we can run away, so... Yeah. We go for the outer room. Go, 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 go. Oh, that's why we want the referee. Okay, I think we need to start again. Yeah, I think we need the referee rings. As I can see, this is not going to be very good. Ay. Uh-oh. I want to die. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, so yeah, that was a big mistake. We need actually the referee rings for this part of the game. So yeah, let's try again. Yeah, we need to try again. So we use the referee rings. So everything's going to be easier. Like that. We say it again, and we try again. But I think I remove my... We need the shoes for running. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's try again. I'm going to try with the oversoul now. Okay. Okay, let's go. It is actually like 5 battles, so this is the first one. Okay. So 1 of 5. One of five. Okay. Let's see. We can go for Aspira in this case, or I will try the Angie form because that's water. And to cross. No. They're going to kill Luke. Ooh, that was close. Goodbye, everyone. Woohoo! Two fight, two fight, two fight, two fight, two fight, two fight, two fight. Let's go, let's go. Vamos. Okay, number 3. Before we before we get killed, I say. We recover some HP for Luke. Oh yeah, I forgot I got the breathing rings. Jeez. That was funny. Okay. Soul. Let's go, Gao! Yes, Gao! You're the master! Yes! Yes! Why? You miss? Come on! That's not the point of life. Yes! 3-5, 3-5. Oh, let's go to the 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5. Let's go for a 4-5, 4-5. 4-5, let's go. Oh, boss battle. No, 4-5, okay. Power soul. Chainsaw. I think we can steal something. Goodbye, sir. Lightning Skull. I think this is the last one. This is going to be the boss. We are the one to die. That's the number. Now this is number 128, and he has more than 3,000 HP for LLG. Well, this is the. I think this is the last one. Well, before that, we need to cover our HP. Our soul. What? Oh yeah, he's undead. Yeah, I forgot. I think this is going to be the boss. So get ready, guys. Okay. We need to get something quickly here. Okay. Before. That's what I'm talking about. Before he killed Gao, I was going to make a potion. Well, the thing is, it's going to be this. We're going to use Phoenix Down first of all. We're going to use a Phoenix Down for Gao because he's dead. Number 1. Number 2, we're going to use something like to cover for us. We have a Phantom spare and we're going to use it. The Phantom. Using Phantom, it make us invisible for physical attacks. The only attack that can kill us this part is the Blizzard. So Blizzard is not going to be a good idea, of course, right? So for that, we're going to try not to screw over. So okay, let me check. Okay, so we're going to use Phoenix Down before and Despair. Okay, come on. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Now we're going to use Tundara. Even though it's very expensive, it doesn't matter. We want to kill not the right blade, not the left blade. We want to kill the main body. So yeah, we are going to go for that. And we steal the number 28. That's where I am. Yeah, we attack the main body. The rest of the part, it doesn't matter. Oh, I think he was dead. Oh, he's not dead. Need to be very careful. Be careful. That was fine, that's fine. Oh, okay, this demands concentration. Damn it. Okay, okay. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. Oh my god. No. Oh my god, that attack takes like a half. I'm nervous because I don't know. Oh my god. Kill him, kill him. Yes! Oh, that was close. I thought I was a goner. That was close. Run, goodbye, enemy. And there is a save point here, so don't forget about that. So after successfully killing that enemy. Okay, we are going to get the battle against the cranes. Some cranes like left crane, right crane. So for that, we're going to record. We're going to use a 10. I guess I got. Yes, I got it. So we need to sleep here before we continue to the next part. Yeah, I think keeping the relics is fine at this point. We save the game and we continue. Yeah, I really want them to be lower level, but those battles are like you need to battle them. Yeah, Celis got lost. So Kefka is going to send us cranes to stop the airship because he's a mad guy and I really hate him. Well, who doesn't? Because he's a crazy guy. So we have the cranes. A freaking giant cranes like that. these enemies are not easy, so for that we can. It is say that there is a debilitator tool for Edgar from the right crane. So this one is very rare. It's very rare. It's a rare. It's not very common. Oh, high potion. That's fine. Now for Gao, for our LLG, we're going to use Angry because they are weak to water. Let me see if I can get some. I do have some. No. Oh. Ah, they are. They can absorb magic. Okay, so don't. Bye. Okay, one more. Uh-oh, number 2. That's not very good. Oh, that. Yeah, I don't like that. If there is three times of that, I don't know what is going to happen. I don't want to see. I don't really want not to see that. Okay, that was close. We are free. Let's go back to Soso. I remember now, I was raised in the Spur War. So I'm a half human and half Spur. Spur War. I control the main character, Madawin, is the father of Terra. Oh no, don't tell me. Who is trying to get into that bar are you? No, she's hot, so yeah, return with her. Hold on. She's still quite weak, she will need to rest for a while. Okay, got it. So yeah, we continue with the story here. A very story that this is a very story of love, that Twilight. So that's good. I don't remember what else. What I was supposed to do. I'm going to sleep. I was playing this part over and over again. I don't remember where to go. No, there no. Here? Yeah, I don't have any idea. She was there in the gate. No. I think I need to talk again with the old man because the old man always know something. Or I didn't pay attention or something because yeah, I forgot. I'm sucking so hardcore. Even though I killed 2 enemies in a low level game. Okay, there you go. Okay, I think I need to talk with the girl. So yeah, talk with him. Yes, that was the part of the game. Oh yes, yes, you are the who saved me. My name is Vandaline. I was sick of living in a human world. It is nothing but bursts of greed and hate. Like, yes, like nowadays. So I wandered out in the storm, and before I knew, I was here. They said the humans and the spore cannot coexist. I'm not sure. And the old man is like looking something. Oh, she already left. No, 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 no. Get out. I need to see. It was a straight path. There is no way she can lose the track out to return back to the human world. Okay. And they have a freaking sex there. Yes, go, 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 go. That's a representation of a sperm and an egg. And we have a baby that is called, what is it? Terra. It is beautiful, isn't it? Yes, it is. But then 2 years later, what happened? Humans. Oh, that's why. Oh, this time an army has come seeking our magical powers. And se le llevó por las patas, como dicen por ahí. That's our Emperor Hextall. So yeah, greedy. Terra is alright. Okay. The Maggie Barrier? No, don't tell me. I will carry Tempest to see all the invaders out of our realm. Then I will sell the gate. Even among the experts, the power to create a magical seal is limited to a single bloodline. I'm the last of the line, of that line. But are you aged? I might not survive, and without me, you will never be able to open the gate. Adeline. The other world holds nothing for me. Of course, she was there like 2 years. Like, why she will change her mind? I don't get it. So yeah, go ahead, do it. This is because of that human woman. Yes, that's nonsense. Yeah, of course, 2 years, 2 years later, she tell them to come here. That's yeah, that doesn't make any sense. And then she gets angry, and then oh no, what you have done, man, you idiot. Yeah, I need to come back for her. Madeline cannot run. Where are you going, Madeline? She's there. Oh no, it's already too late. I haven't begun active in this hill. You won't be able to return. I don't care. I don't really care. Come on. No, just when the ultimate treasure was within my grasp. Get out there. Get out. Get out. Who let this person out? Okay. Madeline, no, I not like them. I know. Thank you. Would you come home with me? Yes, of course. But then the baby go away. No, the baby. Madeline and everybody was out, and the gate was closing. Whose shot is this? Leave my daughter alone. Yeah, she must be half human and half. Oh, yes! Ooh, hoo, hoo. Quiet. And cachetadon. Boom. This world will be mine to rule. Ho ho ho. And the door is closed again. And that's the story. That's a love story better than Twilight, to be honest. Yeah, so she remembers everything. Father? Yes, that's why. Yeah, that's just a story. This vampire won't get away with this. I will hit the Empire with a place or two. Oh, one rouge, or suplex. Well, we don't have suplex because it is a LLG. And Archer, I don't know, man. Yeah, we got the airship, so everything to go anywhere is going to be very easy. So let's go. Yes. Oh. Take it to the wheel. Let me teach you how to fly. Okay, change course by pressing left, right. Just altitude by pressing up, down. Escape to get back to the ship. And on the inside you can check party members or picture items. It's actually free, but okay. I've done one pointing arrow pitch over the airship where it stops. You can distract by pressing backspace. Well, I have no keyboard, high control. Toward the ship, press enter while the up pointing arrow is displayed. Yeah, I know. Yes. The right shift while the navigation map display to enlarge the world map. You can press left shift and direction keys maintained while control the airship. Yeah, I remember that. So yeah, for example, we can use something like this. We can go like this. A to move, to fly. B I think the B button is gone for landing. Yeah. Yeah, I time to remember. Ah, there you go. That's the Cesar is talking about the special ability, so you can for landing. We are back to Narship. Oh, but I'm tired. I'm tired. Thank you guys for watching, even though there was few people. I don't care. It's part of the game. So we save and see you in the next one. And good night. I'm going to be in Discord if you want to talk or whatever. I'm going to be there a little bit. So take care. Thank you so much.
Monday 29, July 29. Uh, yes, I already checked my phone, I mean my microphone. So it is working fine. No, like the last time that it was not working very well. Actually, I changed my microphone, so it's better. It works better now. Okay, let's continue with our adventure here. After the magitek research facility, we are going to go now for a meeting in Nashe. So we are going getting to that part right now in a meeting. Just let's avoid the enemies like always. There you go. Well, actually, I do need spring shoes, so we can. Okay. Okay, let's go for the meeting. Oh, you're here. The people of Nasher have finally decided to fight the Empire. Oh, before we continue, I will share this streaming to everybody in the Final Fantasy Discord. Hold on a second, because I want to make an announcement. There you go. Okay, let's go. Where is the everything? Alright, let's go. Biden, oh, you are here. The people of Nasher have finally decided to fight the Empire. How do things go in Vector? I see. We have been trying to work out a plan to make use of Nash's resources and figure machinery, but we just don't have enough troops to storm the Empire. Remember, the Empire is very strong right now. We have to open the seal gate. Oh, and we have Terra here right now. The gate to the Esper world? Yes, exactly. We will never beat the Empire without their help. The side lies to the Empire's east. We open it, the Esper can attack from there while we launch our invasion from the north. Attacking two fronts. Yes, exactly that. We must establish the bond of truth that only exists between humans and espers. The espers must be made to understand there is only one among us who can make them. And that will be, of course, Terra, because she's half human and half esper. So she's like, I don't know if I want to do it or not. I don't know. It depends on me, like always. If humans and spell were truly incompatible, I would never have been born, exactly. But she wants to do it, so yeah. Let's go. Yes, I know. Well, after that scene, let's check if there is a elixir. As I told you, every freaking claw in Final Fantasy VI, there is always an elixir. So check that big time. And let's go for there. Well, before we go to this cave spare, remember in a LLG the things are very different. It's not the same. Remember my average power here is like 788, so we are not very strong. Yeah. So we take the airship. Before we got that, to that place, we need to go in a forest. Let's change the party members right now. All members. And I want to change party members. Where is everyone? Where are the people? Here we go. 7. Okay, the pyro will consist of right now of Terra, and I will put also Gao. Luke maybe could be right now, and Edgar, why not? As you can see, my average power level is like 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 7, 8. So the highest level that I have right now is level 8. So yeah, that's part of the plan. I confirm. So yeah, let's put the items right now for everyone. And use the screen choose for Terra. Yeah, we can. When I take the wheel, we'll go to the next step. Okay, the first thing we have to have Terra so she can level up and have more magic, of course. Yes. But let's go first. Let me see. There is a forest. We want to see an enemy called the liver chicken. The liver chicken is an enemy which you can find in the forest, like for example in this forest. I mean like here in this place, for example. I need to encounter the enemy. We need to encounter that enemy exactly. That's the liver chicken. Well, we need to run, of course. Because we want the enemy, we want to find the enemy for orange list. I believe there is a 4 liver chicken, so no. I believe there was 4 liver chicken. But I want to see if that's true or not. No, it doesn't appear here. Run. Let's see if I can find him. No, it doesn't appear. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we want to get the destroyer rage and the liver chicken. So we need to go this time for farming time. So I want some people to learn good magic, and I want to learn confuse. Also raps and osmos. It's going to be very important too. So yeah, we will need that. And Edgar Corner anything. I don't know. Like that. So it is time for go to the world. In the LLG normal game, you will go to this place. But since we are a low level game, we need to go to the world. And here is the world. Yeah, so I'm going to spend a little time here. Oh yes, finally! This is the enemy we want, the liver chicken. So for that, we need to kill everyone except the chickens, of course. No. Okay, leap. Okay, that's very good, very good. Okay. Oh, destroyer! Oh, yes! This is my lucky day. Okay. Oh, but we don't have cow yet. No! What am I going to do? What am I going to do? There is nothing I can do. Oh, yes, something I can do. Why? Oh, God, why you are not here? I cannot nothing, just kill those guys. Yeah, I don't have Gao here, so it doesn't work. That's very sad day because it will take again more time to get destroyer, but it's fine. Now you're too late. Because we already fought the destroyer, but you're nowhere here. Yeah. Yes, I know. You were late. Okay. Rage. Oh. Okay, Cloud, and your whisper. World Rat, Stray Cat, Megalodon, Ornithilium, Liver Chicken. That's very funny. I realize if you kill the last enemy, they learn to about the last. I mean, they. I have realized. I didn't know that if you kill the last enemy or something, they learn the rage too. So that was fine. So I really had. I really got the rage that I want. The liver chicken and the straw rage. So now it's time for go to learn some good magic. So that's going to be quicker. Let's go for the liver chicken. Oh, what the fuck, man! Thank you, Gao. Thank you so much. You killed me. Alright, we have the money, so that means that's time for go for the auction. So before, I mean, we're going to continue in the world to get some more magic, but before that we're going to save, and then we're going to get we are going to back to G-Door, and when we want to buy the golem and the Sona Seeker. So we need at least 30,000. We actually have that money, so that's why. And let's go for that, finally. Something different. So let's go for that. There you go. We are here in the auction house, and the most important thing is to get those two espers. It is said that this woman here makes something like if she's facing to the left, to the right. It depends what is the thing that is going to happen. If she's looking to the left or to the right. I don't know why, but something like that. But we want the espers. And it is nah, we don't want that. We don't want that junk. Finally! Of course I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy it. Yes, 10,000. And now we can go for the golden one. It is supposed if you have Sona Seeker, the golden one is going to be easier to get it. So let's see. Oh, nice! And that's what I'm talking about, baby. Nice. We got the 2 irons. And that's it. We can go now to home. That was easy. Because sometimes taking more times for to get that. Oh, sorry. We continue to get magic. We already have the the golem and Sona Seeker. We need to go to the island east to the wall. so it's very close to us. There is a freaking forest. But the thing is that we want to steal something very important. But the enemy there, his name is Bravirus. That's a very dangerous enemy. But we want to get the god gear. So we want that. So for that, for Luke, we need this item called the Thief Riser. So he can steal more frequently. And I think that's it. That's the thing we need right now. So we save and we try that. We want that item. It's very important to get it. Ah, this is the one. So we don't have problems. We use the phantom one. Woo, like this. And then we got skill, defend, and defend. Okay, and we're on. We got 1 of 4. 1 of 4. Okay, 1 of 4. Come on, let's go. One more. Yes. Okay, we got 4. Gear. Let's go run. Before we finish our first part, we also need some good items. I mean, money. We have 10 dragon boots, so we're still rich. Well, I want at least more dragon boots, so for that we can go in this part if you want more money. Like in this part. We need to fight like a dragon winner or something like that. The white war monster, yeah, something. I think that's the guy, but the thing is we have this guy who can make potion. No, come on. Potion, a Loshi potion. Come on. A potion again. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Well, if you steal from the enemy, it's supposed to give you a dragon boots, but it seems not working very fine. Let me try again one more time. Oh, dragon boots, as can you see? You can get dragon boots from there. That's a lot of money. Let me get one more because that's like 4,500 gil per dragon boot. So that's a lot of money. Enough for today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for seeing this. I'm going to make a edition for those this streaming. So I'm off. If you want to talk, we can talk in Discord. Check my Discord channel, and God bless you and got a good afternoon.